This is a special report.
Welcome back, everybody. I want to give you an update on what's going on with our winter storm. Look at this. Looks like we've got some blue snowflakes flying out there, all because of the lights up on top of the Empire State Building. What we're dealing with, this is not a soft little snowflake that's flying around. It's sort of like that snow-sleet combo that's out there right now in New York City. It's 37 degrees on the thermometer. This is what it looks like on the radar picture, and it's a perfect setup to show you the more bona fide snow, that bright white color, well to the north and off to the west of New York City. But zoom in tight on the city itself, and you're going to find that little thin pink line, which shows you the mixing, and the blue is some rain, hovering right around portions of the city. All right. The farther north you go, we're finding more significant snow in the boroughs themselves. I wouldn't be surprised for the Bronx to end up with a bigger snowfall total than places like the southern tip of Staten Island or the southern shores of Brooklyn. Bigger snow, like I said, is going to be for the areas north of New York City. We always talk about areas north of 84. This time it's really looking to be like north of 287, north or west for that matter. Here's the big picture. So we will be watching more precip pushed into our area, turning to snow as our air mass continues to get colder and colder outside. But there's going to be some mixing. There's going to be some rain out there, especially for areas south of the city. Let me show you how this is all going to be working out. So here's the initialization as of 8 p.m. This is pretty accurate with that rain snow line hovering right around the city itself, just sort of like on the southern fringes of the 5 boroughs. This is the picture at 11 p.m. It hasn't really moved too much. So New York City, I'll tell you, if that line pushes 15 miles, which is nothing for Mother Nature. If it goes 15 miles north, New York City gets a bust. It's a lot of rain. I think it's going to hold just south of our boroughs. So, yeah, Staten Island, more rain. The Bronx, more snow. That's how we see that holding true. And even by 2:30 in the morning, this is a good portion of the storm right here. It still hasn't really budged. And again, this is a model representation of what we believe is going to happen, but we're really secure in those areas north of the city holding on to snow. Even 10:30 in the morning, when a lot of us finished north of the area, you still have snow falling until about maybe, say, 2 or 3. It's not certainly heavy at that point in time, but it's out there. So the snowfall numbers look like this. Places like Ocean County, this is primarily rain. You have some snow possibly mixed in, but mostly rain. Then you get up into northern portions of Monmouth County. You can see a coating to maybe even 2 inches, the same sort of thing for portions of the South Shore of Long Island. For a good chunk of the 5 boroughs, you're in that light blue color, sort of a skinny little area, but it looks like maybe a 1 to 3 inch range. But the Bronx, which is right there, even northern Manhattan perhaps, in that 3 inch or more range, which is another skinny band, but that's 3 to 6. Then there's a big chunk of the area north of 287, which looks like the potential for 6 to 10 inches of snow. Now, as you look across the 7-day forecast, there's a lot to talk about here. So we have a red alert issued for your morning commute. Be careful out there. We're picking up snow while you're sleeping, and some slick spots are possible. You hit 40 degrees for a high temperature. On Wednesday, well, the melt is underway. You're at 47. On Thursday, it's a big snow eraser. It's almost 60 degrees outside on Thursday. By Friday, you are 45. We have a yellow cautionary alert issued for Friday. We see another system. We're not dialed in 100% on this, but it looks like it wants to begin as snow as well, but make a quicker transition to rain for a broad section of the area. Saturday, you're 41, looking pretty good out there. Sunday, you're 44. We look pretty good overhead as well. And the same thing for Monday at around 43 degrees. I do want to tell you something about tomorrow, because tomorrow's news coverage right here on CBS 2 is going to start earlier than normal. Normally, we start at 4:30 in the morning. Tomorrow, we start at 4 o'clock. I urge you to join Chris, Mary, and my colleague Elise in the weather office to help you navigate the morning commute. We'll have the latest information there. And again, at 4 a.m., this storm should still be cranking out there. That's all coming up, guys, beginning at 4 a.m. But as of right now, I'm with you for the rest of this night to talk you through everything. The storm is underway. We have snow falling for a good portion of our area, and this looks to be not just shovelable snow, but plowable snow, especially well north and west. Let's get you back now to your programming.
This has been a special report.